router will fall away, but the laptop will not. Everybody ready? Hold on.
Oh, you can get it.
Well, we all saw that coming 1,000 miles away.
Linus Tech Tips. Now that's a name that I'm sure you're already familiar with. Whether it's recognizable from the memes that people make or the content that they put out, chances are you've seen this face somewhere while browsing through the internet before. The channel currently sits at just over 15 million subscribers with 2 other secondary channels, each with their own respective audience, and they all primarily focus on one thing: technology. The last time you heard about Linus, it was most likely from the time he almost got cancelled on a podcast where he spoke about his usage of the hard R.
Right, well, I mean, here's the thing, right? That was in 2003 or something, like 2002.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna deny that I dropped my fair share of hard R's back then because we didn't even, the term hard R didn't even exist. We didn't think about it, right? And it's funny because to me, that doesn't feel like that long ago.
But, to be fair, it was taken out of context, as he later clarified that he was not using it as a racial slur towards African Americans, but rather another slur that people typically will associate with the intellectually challenged.
But to my kids...
Are you talking like N-word hard R?
What? No.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's how people use that term.
No.
I think
That's
so.
the N-word. What are you guys talking about? Am I mistaken?
I think so.
No, the one with the for mental disability.
I'm pretty sure people use hard R in a very different way than you just used it.
Oh. Okay, either
hard
way.
R means ending
I understand.
the N-word
I
with
understand.
a hard R.
I understand what you mean. No, I'm not talking about that.
Now, in my personal opinion, I wouldn't want to use any slurs with millions of eyes and ears on me, but he was low-key kind of spittin'. I mean, I'm just saying, the early days of Xbox lobbies were full of these exact types of insults. Arguably even worse. Anyways, the podcast I'm referencing is just another one of those funny moments that happened not too long ago. But what just recently happened is definitely not anything to laugh at. As ironic as it is that a tech channel got hacked, you'd think that they would have top-notch security on their YouTube channels. I mean, it's literally the guy's life work, and security being one of the guy's specialties, how could this kind of thing even happen? Well, believe it or not, it wasn't actually his fault that it happened, and I'll explain why later on. Just a few days ago, some fans of Linus went to go to his channel so they could watch their favorite videos from their favorite creator, but they noticed that his channel was a little bit different from what they remembered. One of the most notable changes was the channel name, formerly known as Linus Tech Tips. The channel was renamed to Tesla. You know, the car company. And the channel picture was changed to the well-known Tesla T logo. The crazy thing is that the people who hijacked this guy's channel didn't actually do anything with any of his videos at first. Instead, when you went to the channel, a live stream was right there on the front page of the channel, along with the normal videos for anybody to see and watch, titled, "Elon Musk, is Bitcoin back? Bitcoin and Ethereum set to explode in 2023. Where it was essentially just a pre-recorded stream of Elon Musk in the form of a podcast where he spoke about cryptocurrency. Now let me ask you something. Does this sound like a scam yet? Well, while the stream itself was fake, it wasn't necessarily the scam. Instead, it was the pinned comment on the stream, which was a link that when opened took you to a Bitcoin scamming site claiming to double your investments if you put your own Bitcoin into it. They even had a fake transaction page to make it seem more legitimate. Thankfully though, at this moment, those kind of links are now blocked by Google as potentially malicious websites. According to the video Linus made where he addressed the hack, they were only really interested in promoting this scam to as many people as they could up until the point where he got back into his account to try and stop them by removing the stream and logging out of any available sessions. Now this obviously didn't work as the hackers could still keep logging back in, and then they began to target his videos. Linus claims that the hackers deleted some of his videos, which to any creator on this site would be a huge issue, especially if you weren't the one who warranted the removal. And they also began unprivating some old videos of his. I guess they knew they were caught and they just had to get one final laugh out before their attack got ultimately shut down by YouTube. So the question we're all thinking at this point is, how did someone get into such a massive account? Isn't that what strong passwords and 2FA's for? Well, to put it simply, yes, but those aren't the only ways to access an account with a high level of security. The hackers went for what's called a session token, and this is what keeps you logged into your accounts on YouTube, Google, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, when you close out of the app or website and open them back up. I won't get into all the details of how session tokens work, as this video would just be way too long, but I will say that the hackers who obtained said session tokens got them by posing as a company that wanted to sponsor one of the videos that Linus had. I'll provide a link where he explains it in further detail. In summary, there's always going to be a new hack or a new scam floating around the internet. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. The only way we can prevent these kind of things from happening again in the future is by being more careful, keeping our passwords safe and setting up as much security as possible. And finally, we shouldn't trust everything we see online. People lie, and there's always going to be someone out there who wants to prey on the unaware. So, it's best to stay as informed as you can to spot these before they cause any serious damage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like, as it tells me that you guys enjoy this type of content, and that I should continue making videos like this in the future. Bye.